Hey everybody, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. From what I can tell, the consensus on this game is mixed. I get the sense a lot of people like it, but they're not big fans of the story for various reasons, and although I personally think the story's fine when you come to understand it, it can be very confusing on a first watch, or first playthrough, whatever. Hopefully it'll make more sense as time goes by. Overall though, I really like this game. Personally, I thought FNAF 2 and 3 were kind of a downgrade in atmosphere from the first, but this game's atmosphere and sound design is top-notch, perhaps even surpassing the first game. And its sound design being top-notch is a good thing, because this is easily the most audio-based game so far. This game is heavily based on audio. Whereas audio kinda helped in the past two games, was important for some information, overall it was mostly visual cues that you were reacting to. Here, though, not the case. Because of that, I recommend that you use headphones or turn the volume up, anything that you can do to hear this game better. I have been subtitling dialogue in the past games, but there's actually no dialogue in this game to subtitle, so I can't do the same thing here, and I'd rather not subtitle sound effects, because I think that kinda ruins the atmosphere of the game, and besides, they're not 100% necessary since you're not the one playing, but even if you're not the one playing, I'd still recommend turning up that volume and also being in perhaps a dark room for the best experience here. That's enough introduction for one video. Let's go in to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. What did he do this time? He locked you in your room again. Don't be scared. I'm here with you. These are my friends. They got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Decapitated Foxy. My favorite group, the classics. Tomorrow is another day. And in between each day is a nightmare. Click here to run to the door. Warning, listen carefully. If you hear breathing, hold the door shut. If you do not hear breathing, use your flashlight. Control and Shift uses flashlight and doors respectively. Flick mouse downward to turn and run back. You can also run to the closet. Although you don't have to listen for breathing here, you can still flashlight and close. Flick mouse downward to run back, and you can do the same thing for the door on the right. You do need to listen for breathing here. You do not hear any, so we're all good. Wow, the Five Nights at Freddy's in this series' title gets less true as time goes on, until you flick mouse downward to turn to look behind you and see that Freddy has been sitting behind you the whole time! Now, that's just that's a plushie. He can't harm you. And also, might have to turn the volume down on that. That sound is quite loud. Unlike all the previous games, there is no power management whatsoever. Our flashlight has unlimited battery. This game is all about just warding off all the characters one at a time. In that way, it's kind of like a simplified version of FNAF 2. Just like the previous games, for the first 3 minutes, nothing really happens, but since we have no phone guy to entertain us, I think I'm just going to skip to 3 AM when stuff starts happening. These tutorial tips will also disappear on their own, but you can accelerate that process by pressing X. There they go. They will never return, so make sure you memorized all that. The time has come. Let's start checking the doors. No breathing? They're very unlikely to be at the doors this early. You okay? You looked a little sick. Heard footsteps on the right. Okay, that was a dude. They went around the corner, though. We warded them off. That's the reason to use your flashlight if you don't hear them. What the hell is wrong with you? You listen over here. You can hear kitchen noises right now. Just as she did in FNAF 1, Chica can go into your kitchen. In which case, you'll make noise, and you don't actually have to check that side. Because you know where she is. That is, not close. Closet? Check on this, I guess. There's nothing there, though. Check the left door. The breathing is a very distinct sound. You'll know it when you hear it. It's quite a bit louder than all the other sound effects in the game. You want to keep checking the bed on occasion, since that... Okay, I was a little worried for a second, but... he was not close yet, because Freddy is, turning evil. We can't let that happen. Oh my god, you were coming up too? You can hear footsteps coming up on either left or right side. It does not matter if you're facing forward or facing the bed, they're still the same side. As in, like, if you hear a footstep noise on the right while facing the bed, it's still coming from the right hallway. Okay, we're on that front. Get you. I'd say listen for about 4 seconds, hear nothing, then shine the light. Okay, I probably didn't wait 4 seconds. It's fine, though. We got 6 AM. The nights in this game are 6 minutes, same as FNAF 3. And that's the perfect time for this gameplay, in my opinion. You know, he is hiding again. You won't stop until you find him. Over there. Loud noise incoming. Tomorrow is another day. But before that, we have to have fun with Plushtrap. So, shine the flashlight on this little doll of Springtrap in order to stop him. If you let it go in the darkness, he'll start moving. What you want to do... Oh god, okay, he went to the room on the back right there. What you want to do is stop him right before he reaches you on that X. Oh my god, that's actually pretty creepy. If you can do this, and he doesn't get all the way up to you, or you run out of time, you save 2 hours on the next night, you start at 2 AM. I personally don't think I'm going to go for this, because I don't really want the 2-hour boost, so I think I might just keep shining the light, keep watching him retreat into the same room. You're supposed to keep it off for long periods of time to actually let him move. But, yeah, he's just staying in the same spot. You do only get 1 shot at this per night. If you, hang on, does he do that every time? Okay, no. If you lose this, you never get the chance again. Or if you succeed and then die on the next night, you don't get another chance at this. You have only 1 shot per night, and So you better make it count if you want to. I personally don't want to, so I'm probably just going to be skipping through all these mini games. The time limit on the upper left gets shorter and shorter as the nights go. If you want a safe way to beat this mini game without risking the jump scare, if he gets up to you, just hold control and you're good. Too bad. So sad. From night 2 onwards, everyone is active from the start. Same as normal. That was suspicious. Let's check this. Alright. Should be all good. Check bed. I keep, like, chasing them off with the flashlight, chasing the evil Freddy off. This side. I heard a weird little skitter at the start of the night. Whoa. What the heck? I'm too fast for this game, I guess. Alright, check both sides. Haven't heard any footsteps, though. Until now. Oh my god. I'm not going to lie. This game scares me a little. At the very least, it makes me extremely anxious to play. Just the tension of listening out for them. Alright, gonna get the Freddies. Okay. Just halfway down. Never freaking tell. I keep feel like I'm hearing 2 footsteps. Which should mean they're at the door. They're not. Alright, we're doing okay. Actually, we're doing great. Oh. I think we're good. Yes. Yeah, he was right there. When you hear the breathing, that means they're right there in front of you, as you could probably imagine. Oh my god. Once you close the door, you need to listen for footsteps. If you shine the flashlight when they're right there, I'm sure you can guess what happens. Heard the skittering go to this side and haven't heard anything from Chica, so I think I'm going to go to this side again. Don't know who's scuttling about. Nope. I can't tell if they're going. There they are. Usually they leave pretty quickly. I'd recommend hovering your finger over shift at first. By default. That should be gone. Yes. Okay. Using kitchen. Okay. Yeah, she shouldn't be there. She was in the kitchen. I hear footsteps on the right, though. I should check left just in case. Okay, good. I will warn you, though, if they're halfway down the hallway, and you shut the door, they'll move up to the door. This caught so many players off guard. Back when the game first came out. What the hell was that? Okay, that chased him off. Someone's running around a little fast. You can probably guess who that is. Who tends to run around fast. Kitchen. It's safe. There we go. Bonnie's been a little inactive, hasn't he? Chica will not be here, and dude's on the left. You hear him, like, going back and forth. Still kitchen noises. I'll go over here so you can have a better listen. Alright, one more minute. That is on the left side. Okay. Oh my god, seriously. I've played this before too. But this game is the only one that makes me this friggin' scared. Only one in the whole series so far, anyway. He left without you. He knows that you hate it here. You're right beside the exit. If you run, you can make it. Hurry, run toward the exit. It's too late. Hurry the other way and find someone who will help. You know what will happen if he catches you. You can find help if you can get past them. You have to be strong. I think if you go back to the previous screen, you see some people in the back there. One of them looked a little familiar. And we were not very strong, were we? Tomorrow is another day. Another day, another fun with plush trap. Again, I'm just gonna skip this. You can just hold the flashlight on him, keep him on the chair. I think there are some audio cues with this, but I couldn't tell you what they are. I wish I could give you a friggin' detailed guide on how to beat this, but I personally just don't care about this minigame that much. I'll see if I can link you to one. And yes, the X is placed right in front of you, and if he's allowed to go past the X, I'm sure you know what happens. So the one skittering back and forth between the hallways is none other than Foxy. If he decides to go down a hallway, and if you go down one of the two hallways and you are at the door of the opposite one, he will run into your room and dive into the closet. From there, you'll have to keep checking the closet for him and stop him from getting out. I'm sure you can guess what happens if he gets out. Speaking of which, that was perfect. That was him right there, and he decided to go down the left hallway. If I was at the right door at that moment, he would have gotten in. Somehow I haven't seen Freddy. I can hear Chica's in the kitchen, though. I'm just gonna keep checking the left door. Oh, that was a little dangerous. A little quick. There we go. There's a little Freddle. The things have been officially called the Freddles. By officially, I mean they were called that in Ultimate Custom Night and nowhere else. That counts to me. Back to this door. We're having a weird bug. The flashlight clicking sounds aren't working. A little strange. Okay, there goes Chica. Could have sworn that was... I can't tell. Foxy's still deciding which hallway he wants to go down. That's what he's doing when he's skittering back and forth. Okay. So yeah, if they're at that point in the hallway where if you shine the light, they go around the corner, and you close the door on them instead of shining them, yes, I stopped him. Then they will come up to the door. And you'll have to wait a little bit longer before they go away. Sorry, I'm just really trying to listen. Oh, there were two. There were two. Okay. I let it go for a little while. Pika's in the kitchen. That sounded like Bonnie? Okay, that takes care of you. Chica might be here, though. Yes, she is. Think she's gone? Yes. That moment is the worst. Foxy's in this hallway. Okay, stopped him. Oh my god. Get rid of Freddy. Bonnie might be coming back down. Can't tell. Yes, he is! He's gone now. The instant you hear footsteps after you close the door, they're gone. He gets back in the kitchen for now. Check this one. Okay. Oh, Chica's coming up. My god. My god. Alright. Oh god, that's Foxy going into that hallway. I'm going to stop him. Good, okay. Check left door, check left door. You, Bonnie, your breath smells. Go away. They are attacking my door so much tonight. She's going, yes. Okay. Okay. Left door. Yep. Gone. Alright. God damn. Think gone? Yes. Oh my god. Nope. Pika's in the kitchen. Check left door again. Man, I've been getting really lucky with Foxy. Usually he attacks by now. By attacks, I mean goes into the closet. Not attacks as in kills you. Oh, Jesus. Check left door. I'm so close. There we go. I listened for a good long while. The breathing audio file is long and there are lots of little pauses, and that makes it so tricky to listen for. He hates you. You have to get up. You can get out this time, but you have to hurry. No! Don't you remember what you saw? The exit is the other way! Hurry and leave! I'm not sure what happens if you try to go to the left in the previous minigame, before triggering the dialogue. Oh, we're not wrong, we're able to leave this time. Where's your plush toy? Mine is Spring Bonnie. My daddy says I have to be careful with him or I will pinch my finger. He's a finger trap, he says. Behind those cars, the same yellow bear that's been looking at us. Now it's on the flower. You better watch out. I hear they come to life at night. And if you die, they hide your body and never tell anyone. Why do you look so worried? See you at the party! Yeah, just such a funny, happy story, right? Oh, this guy's laughing it up. Aren't you the kid who always hides under the table and cries? No one else is scared. Why are you? Stop being such a baby. Dude, if you've seen the things I've seen, you'd be just as scared. I guarantee you. What are you doing in the sewers, buddy? Come out of there. Gotta help me a little better than that. Here's this kind of missable area. Hey, there's the plush in its full form. Plush that looks at us. Why are you crying? Don't you like my toy collection? No. Mine is cooler. Mine are bigger. I hate your toy collection. I'm crying because of how much it sucks. Are you going to the party? Everyone's going to the party. Oh wait, you have to go. It's your birthday! It's our birthday. And it seems to be taking place at none other than the restaurant that we don't like. Be careful. Walk up to the TV, and I think if you press enter, I want to say something like that. Starts a little commercial. Fredbear and Friends, 1983. Shows Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and the yellow Freddy. And also the brown Freddy, apparently. So, it's pretty clear that the yellow Freddy is Fredbear, and that the plush they're looking at us is, in fact, a plush of Fredbear. So this is presumably Fredbear's Family Diner, the old location. And the current year is supposedly 1983? It's hard to tell. Loud noise incoming. Tomorrow is another day. Before that, I gotta do my plush trap homework of holding control for 45 seconds. See you in a bit. You can skip this by using F2, but I don't care enough. So as we go into night 4, I've got a bit of a story to tell. This game came out around a time where I was having a lot of trouble sleeping at night, and so I've had a lot of experience just sitting in my room with the crickets going outside. And this game reminds me a lot of that. I think it was part of the reason why it was so scary to me. Even back then. Alright, so it's more of the same. Holy crap. Surprised me so much I didn't even say crap correctly. Oh god. Of course, I've also had plenty of experience with thinking that there are monsters in my room at night. So this just brings back those memories. My first ever experience with horror games was none other than Slender the 8 Pages, if you can believe it. And let me tell you, that game scarred me for the next, like, few weeks. I was insanely paranoid, like looking over my shoulder all the time. And every time something new came out, like the first Five Nights at Freddy's, it would just reignite that all over again. And the idea of going up to the door, facing this monster in the face, to the point where it can breathe on you, is also just kind of a horrifying idea. For those reasons and a few more... Oh my god, I didn't expect him to be there. Those reasons and a few more, I think this is honestly one of the best horror games I've played. Or one of the scariest. Okay. Okay, there's Foxy as well. I honestly don't know if I'd put it on my top favorite horror games ever, because top scariest horror games? Definitely. But top favorite? I don't know. Up the Freddy's, we have enough time. Good. Now word off Foxy. As characters get closer to attacking, the game starts flickering. And to this day, I'm not entirely sure what the flickering means. I'll try to find out, if I can, for the next video. All I know is the flickering gets more and more intense the closer the characters are to attacking. I guess you could say it's the replacement of the animatronic as near ambience, which has been gone for... Oh my god, I thought she was in the kitchen. Which has been removed from this game. I have not mentioned that yet. My god. Check bed. Foxy has still not entered the room yet. I've gotten so lucky with Foxy, I've been warding him off. One of the fun challenges of this game is that shift and control are so close together. You have to try not to press the wrong one. It's crazy, like, so much as pressing a button can meet you with a face full of monster. I kind of want to talk about that a little. An often criticized aspect of these games is the jump scares, but I personally disagree. Like, I know jump scares are often seen as cheap, but I think Five Nights at Freddy's uses them well, for the most part. Where they're your punishment for failing. Your goal in the game is to avoid seeing them. And that makes the game... That makes the game so tense to play, because you're like, am I gonna see a jump scare? Am I gonna fail this night? That's something about Five Nights at Freddy's 3 that I also think is worse, and I didn't really mention it. The Phantom animatronics just giving you spamming jump scares at you. That I think took away from the horror as well. In that case, it's back in full force. But yeah, the reason why I've been warning you about the jump scares in the minigames is because I think those are the exceptions. I think it's a little unfair to be jump scared by those, so I warn you about those. I will not warn you about them during the real game, because that's when That's when they're supposed to happen. Please let me out. Please! Please let me out. God, I would not want to be back there either. Probably even in my current age. I don't want to be stuck in a room full of animatronic heads. Night 5. Let's go. There haven't been that many new mechanics. Hello? Who's here? Someone really big is outside. I cannot tell. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Okay. That there is Nightmare Fredbear. On night 5, he is the only threat to you. However, he's weird. I do not really understand why I died there. Especially because I closed the door when he was still in the hallway. And that... up till until now, this game has been nearly perfect in balance. There's been very little that I would consider an RNG fail or RNG bullcrap. This guy, though, changes all of that. You can hear which direction he's running to. If he doesn't move again for a little while, check that door. He's not there. He's just chilling over there, I guess. Okay, he decided to run back over there. He keeps running the same direction over and over. What is going? I do not understand this guy. Alright, check now. Okay, he's there. Shut the door immediately. And now he just run away. Check this side. No, he's not. Oh, he laughed. Check. Okay. If he laughs, check your bed or your closet. You could be on those. If he is, where is he? Right there. If he's at either doors, shut him. Shut the door on him. If you see him in the closet, shut the door on him. If you see him in the bed, shine the light at him. Those are the rules. He might just ignore you, ignore them and kill you anyway. Okay, he's in the closet. Cool. Now he's outside. Do this for 6 minutes. And hear which hallway he's going to. If he doesn't run back, check the door. He went back, okay. He moved. But then he laughed. Check the door anyway, because... oh, fuck. No, it was a fake laugh. Okay, he didn't go up to the hallway. What the fuck? Okay. Sometimes when he laughs, he doesn't move into the room. I have no idea why. I have no idea why Scott Cawthon decided that was a good idea. That is complete... and you cannot tell the difference. Where is he? There. Okay. Check this. He's there. No, okay. He could be inside? Nope, he's not. Eh. Think he's here? Oh, God. Good. Sweet relief when you see him right there. No need to listen for breathing on this night either. Because you see him in the hallway. Okay. Nope. Gonna run back. Because I've had this happen before, where if you're at the door too long... Yep, okay. Where if you're at the door too long, he kills you. Even if he isn't in the hallway. If it sounds dumb, that's because it is. I don't like him very much. I like the idea of him, but I think he's very badly designed. I mean, I'll give him this. He's a scary threat. For sure. But he's a scary threat because he's bullshit. Okay. You moved back. No. Back again. There we go. Come on, man, don't screw me over. He's not there. Run back. Good. When he goes quiet for a while, it makes me so nervous. There we go. I managed to survive against him, but my first time on night 5 took me like many tries because he killed me for no reason at all. I don't like him. I think he's badly designed. There's my opinion. Unfortunately, that's far from the last we're gonna see of him. Wow. Your brother's kind of a baby, isn't he? It's hilarious. Why did we help him get a closer look? He'll love it. No, please. Come on, guys. Let's give this little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal. No, I don't want to go. You heard the little man. He wants to get even closer. Hey, guys. I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry to burst your bubble, but no, that was not the Bite of 87, unfortunately. Even though, in the build-up to this game, Scott Cawthon made a bunch of teasers that seemed to suggest that the game would be centered around the Bite of 87, as it was the only part of FNAF lore that wasn't entirely confirmed at that point. I mean, there were other things that were entirely confirmed, but still, this game ends with the character you control in those minigames being bitten on their head by an animatronic at a Freddy location, the Fredbear location, same thing. But unfortunately, no. If the game takes place in 1983, and more damningly, I guess, if FNAF 2 takes place in 1987, and Fredbear's is said to have been closed for years, then I'm pretty sure, no, that was not the Bite of 87. That was a separate incident that went unmentioned until now. I'm not a huge fan of that either, especially with those teasers. It's bordering on false advertising at that point. I think this game was originally going to be about the Bite of 87, but Scott may have changed his mind. Overall, the exact significance of what just happened there is very unclear for right now. Geez, what a bad omen to have a nightmare about Fredbear right before that. Very fitting nightmare, I guess. We end as... not as always, this is the second extras menu. We end by checking out the extras menu, or at least what we can of it. We only have 2 things unlocked. We have animatronics. Here is Nightmare Freddy. We never actually saw him, but this is what the Freddies on the bed, the Freddles, whatever you want to call them, build up to. If you let them go for too long, this guy kills you. You don't ever get to see him outside of his jump scare, so that's a little unfortunate. At some point I'll show the jump scares, but I just happen not to die. And that's why I think this is one of the most skill-based FNAF games ever. Very little of that was RNG. Except for Fredbear deciding that I had to die at first, but who cares. Here's Nightmare Bonnie. Good look at Nightmare Bonnie. Nightmare Chica. This one's cool. Nightmare Foxy. Didn't get a good look at him, especially because he never went into the closet, surprisingly, throughout all 5 nights. I got really lucky with him. And there's Nightmare Fredbear. I honestly think Fredbear looks pretty scary. The others look more cool than they do scary. They are great designs, but not that scary. Fredbear, on the other hand, is pretty scary, especially in these up-close renders that he has if you blink the light a second time while he's in the hallway. Those are nothing short of terrifying. Our final character... oh, Plush Trap. Yes, sorry, I forgot about you. Our final character is a question mark. Cool, let's move on to making Foxy. This is a little insight on the modeling process of some of the characters. It started out as just a little ball, and then a mask, and then that. He is perfect. No need to change him any further. There you go, Nightmare Foxy. Nah. I think ultimately the design was good. That's just his face. That wasn't actually the rest of his body, but from what I hear, all these nightmares took Scott like 1 week each to make. Insane amount of effort. Good job, man. The rest of them making Fredbear, the jump scares, fun with Plush Trap, and the rest are locked for now. Fun with Balloon Boy. I didn't know that was a thing in the base version of the game. More on that in the next video. For now, we have gone through the main 5 nights of the game, so that means this video is done. If this is your first time seeing this game, or if you have played this game before, let me know what you think about this game compared to the previous 3. I'd be interested to hear, because I know that there's a lot of varying opinions. I personally think it's great. The removal of cameras does kind of make the game a more simplified version of FNAF 2, but I don't mind. I think it's pretty good, and I think no matter how repetitive the gameplay is, because it's just check this door, check this door, check this door, and if Foxy ever got into the room, it would just be adding the closet on top of that. I think the night lengths are perfect for that style of gameplay. 6 minutes is a perfect amount of time for this game. For FNAF 3, it was a little on the shorter end. Overall, though, this isn't the end, so I'm not giving my full thoughts on this game quite yet. Instead, I've got something that I need to say before I close this video. Thank you all so much for watching these videos. I know it's just like at highest 300 or 100 views, but for me, that's a lot. This is unironically my biggest or most well-received playthrough I've ever made. And I cannot thank you enough for it, because it's been a pretty big motivator. If each video was just getting at most 10 views as per usual, we'd probably be only on episode 4, because I wouldn't be that into making this, but with all this said, I hope you all are okay with the slower uploads. I have been uploading these videos less often than I'd like. I usually upload more often than this, 3 days a week. That's what I can usually hit. Sometimes I've even done 5 days a week when I've really been into doing YouTube, but I don't spend all my time making videos, and these videos are quite a bit more work than the average, so that's why I've been getting them out slower. I hope you all still stick around for the rest of the series. I do definitely plan on finishing it instead of abandoning it like I did with SCP Containment Breach. It had been too long since I had made those videos, and I wasn't that interested in going back. That's why I kind of abandoned that game. I definitely plan on sticking through with this to the end, though. And just to clarify, though, when I said at the start of the series that I will be playing all Scott Cawthon-made FNAF games, I meant that the farthest we're going to play is the 7th game. No Help Wanted, no Security Breach. I don't think very highly of Security Breach, so I probably wouldn't have played it anyway, but I also don't have a VR headset, so I can't play Help Wanted in the right way, and also, those two games are just kind of redundant when it comes to lore, so I think leaving them out of this series is for the best. We're focusing on the games that Scott Cawthon made, mostly himself, and that ends at the 7th game, if I decide to play that far. Alright, with that being said, with that all said and done, next time on Five Nights at Freddy's 4, you know the drill. Thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.